Hey there, my name is Nathan Green. I'm 27 and a musician, as you can see. Links are in the description if you're curious about that. But for the last 3 years or so, I've been playing tennis and I fell in love with the game. It's so much fun and it became my second passion. So I filmed my whole journey from beginner to where I am now. Why, you might ask? Well, because I'm stubborn and I didn't want to take lessons. Instead, I wanted to learn myself, which is always fun, I think. So now that 2022 has come to an end, I thought, why not make a compilation video of all the stuff I recorded to see my progression, to see if I got any better or not. And maybe it will inspire someone else, who knows. I think I'll be posting more to this channel, more of my matches in 2023. So if you want to see that, subscribe. And without further ado, let's take a look at the videos. Oh, and by the way, if you want to leave feedback or any tips about my game, I'm very curious to know what you guys think. So comment down below and I'll see you guys. Peace. Alright, so as you can see here, I got ace there as well, but we're in the middle of 2019 and this guy, he had a very good serve. It was a complete stranger, but I wanted to challenge him, see if I could bring his serve back. And yeah, it was right up after the Wimbledon final of 2019, Federer and Djokovic, which was really inspiring. So I wanted to play for myself, see how far I can go. This is my new racket. I really wanted to give this a go, this tennis thing. So I bought a new racket, and all these strokes are just me doing whatever, except for the serve part, because I watched some videos on pronation. Even though still I look like a frog here, just jumping all over the place, doing whatever, no technique. But as you can see, I'm practicing, getting a little better. This is one of my very good friends, and he is very good at tennis. As you can see, he has a lot of power, a lot of like Nadal topspin forehand, which was very new for me. Here is my very first serve and volley, which I got crushed there, but that's okay. As you can see, I got some power on my serve if I hit it correctly, but that second serve is just very bad. And here the backhand, I'm just pushing it. It's not great technique at all, but I'm getting it back, so it's okay. And right here, I watched some videos about the backhand and the correct one-handed backhand grip, that it wasn't continental, which was very natural for me. But this new grip was very difficult at first, so I practiced on the wall. And credit to my brother here for hitting an absolute banger return. And here you can see some curious influences. I really like that player. I tried to model my serve after him too, but here you can see I open my wrist a little bit too much, but here I keep it closed, which is a good progression. And we're getting a little bit better. A good return, good volley. I was very happy with the volley because I always see like the attacking kind of style of tennis, and I really wanted to play like that, but obviously it didn't work every time when you're just beginning. So I'm very happy always. One of my first aces is this one. To the outside of that of the out court, which I think is the most difficult. Here you can see I can hold rallies longer and longer. Good. One of my very first backhand winners. Very good. You can see the surface. It's getting better. It's getting better. It's not there yet, but forehand winner, always nice. So what do we have here? A good approach. Oh yeah. Watch this, right? Yeah. I was so happy I hit that. I've been practicing that too. Here are my strokes. Some might say learning the tweener is not a priority when you're just starting, but I really wanted to learn that. I was glad to use that in the match. This match is my very first official match, because by the time I wanted to play matches, COVID was here in the Netherlands and there weren't any official tournaments. This was the first one. And yeah, as you can see, tried the underhand serve, curious style. Ace down the middle. Very nice drop shot. First time playing on a hard court inside. Always difficult. Ooh, yeah, that's still one of my favorite shots I ever hit. As you can see, we are hardcore out here playing in snow. Still practicing, still trying to get better. got to that drop shot. This is my friend as well, Leonard. He is very good. So it's always nice to practice with him, play with better players. Here he hits a ridiculous shot. Try to learn the jumping backhand. Some reflexes. And obviously these are highlights, by the way. I don't play like this every time. These are just shots that I made. But I made lots of errors, I can assure you of that. That's my very first tweener in an actual match. This is an actual match. Very glad I hit that. Ooh, here comes the sneak attack by Roger. Yeah, I was very inspired by him, and I wanted to try some of his tactics as well. Always fun. Yeah, here's the tweener from Kyrgios. As you can see, sometimes I could hit the forehand harder. Not always in, but that one was. This one is very nice too. And here I bought a new racket, by the way. I switched from a Babila to the Yonex VCore Pro. I really like the racket. I still play with it now. Here you can see I'm starting to get like a little bit better with just holding rallies and actually hitting some decent shots. Like that one. And yeah, I started to play like this more. Just put it in the corner with the forehand and then just boom, easy put away. Would pros say, but you wouldn't even believe how many times I missed those, like the last shot in an attack. But that one was nice. So what do we have here? Oh yeah, here we go again with the tweener. Woo. This is the actual club, by the way, where I play. I'm a member here. It's really nice. Lots of courts. As you can see, I really like to come forward. It's one of my favorite things to do. Just play attacking tennis. That's a nice return. And watch this. Some kind of like fake drop shot ish. It's not really there yet, but ooh, and some flying Monfils action there. I actually played basketball my whole life before tennis, so I like jumping. This is the competition, by the way. Very first time I played competition. So we have in the Netherlands here we have tournaments and we have competition. This is in the spring competition. This was a very nice guy, by the way. Very nice player. Gave credit everywhere. I like that shot. Second match of the competition. And what I started to notice is that my backhand was actually a lot better than my forehand. I could actually make some power with my backhand, and I could do it with my forehand too, but I missed more than my backhand. So that was something I really wanted to work on in the later stages of the year. As you can see, I made some guys angry, and this was my first time. Watch this. I hit 2 aces in a row on the most difficult spots for me. Another saber again. I like that. Oh, what do we do here? Cross court backhand winner. Maybe he touched it, but I don't know. Oh yeah, and this shot. I always feel like Musetti would hit that shot. Serve and volley. I really like serve and volley sometimes. Good forward approach. Even I got obliterated by this player, by the way. He was just too solid. But there were some nice shots as well. Yeah, just a nice put away volley. And ooh, we see the underhand serve. Learn from Mr. Kyrgios. And the backhand pass to end the point. Like that one. As you can see, I hit a lot of backhand passes and winners, and not a lot of forehand winners. I'm trying to work on those. And in the later stages of this year, they came a little bit. As you can see, that approach, it was okay, but it was not very deep. So here again with the backhand. And with the cheeky, curious style finish. Ooh, and this is one of my favorite points I think I ever played. Watch it. Woo. Ridiculous get. Was one of my very first times I actually got an applause. Not as a magician, but as a tennis player, which was funny. This was a gruel match, which I eventually lost in 3 sets, I think. But still hit some decent shots. And here in this period, in the summer of 2022, the thing that was bothering me most was my forehand. I mean, here he just hits a great like forehand. And, well, I'll lob him, but he had the power in the forehand that I really wanted. And I knew I had it, but it just wasn't very secure. So that's the thing I worked the most on. I work the most on still right now. Ridiculous lob. Don't think I can hit that again. Yeah, as you can see here, that shot, that last forehand there, I was really proud of that, even though it's just a simple put away. But I'm beginning to hit those. Making the angle with the backhand and then the forehand on top. This guy had a very good forehand, even though it doesn't really look like it. But he killed me with that forehand that day. But I hit him with the drop shot. This was the very last match, very last official match of this year. And yeah, with the forehand put away again. Ace through the middle. Yeah, I played some great tennis here. In these last couple shots, I think you can see like what type of player I became, I should say. Just an all-court type of player. I like to attack, move my opponents around the court, hit the drop shot, and then just come forward. Here he thinks I hit a drop shot, but I go back, and then I push through with the forehand. Nice down the line backhand return winner. There we go with my famous combo, and that is the last point of the video. So thank you all for watching my video. I hope to see you again in my next video in 2023, and yeah, subscribe.